All right, ladies, here we're gonna do something different. Slightly similar, we have 3 targets. They are sort of next to each other, but they're not. They are at different distances. At the same time, we want to avoid having much time between target to target, but because they are at different distances, we also have to pay attention to our accuracy, okay? So our cadence may change, may sound differently. As I'm coming to my first target, I'm gonna go bam, 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 and probably bam, bam. And again, it all depends how far is my last target. Normally you can put these targets between 7, 10, 15 yards. Okay. But if you feel confident enough, you can start putting them further and further apart. Mm-hmm. Okay? So what we're gonna do, same thing, we're gonna position ourselves in a way that, especially when we have this type of targets, that you can pivot to all of them. Okay. One of the mistakes some shooters do is that they position themselves to the first target, and let's say the target that's my last target is far out, then they have to move too much. The best idea is that you can position yourself in a way that you can shoot all your targets with a minimum of movement. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Well, I'm gonna do it with my pistol, dry firing. Just please check it out.
Clear.
No, down the chamber. So when I go here, I'm gonna go boom, 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 boom. Always paying attention to my accuracy. I mean, obviously, sometimes accuracy can get hurt a little bit with my speed, but trying to make it as accurate as I can. Right. As fast as I can too.
With keeping that cadence. Oh, that's a lot to remember.
But it's a great practice.
Yes, it's very good drill. Yes.
It's important, and we're practicing different elements. We're practicing the speed, we're practicing close targets, and far targets.
Okay, load and make ready. Give me a nod when you're ready. Shooter indicates ready. Stand by. Clear? That was great. Cadence was really good.
I was focusing on getting my shots and focusing on my transitions. I have a smooth transition. Mm-hmm. But once I was on it, I was ready to fire. Right. And I think it's so important that there's not a set rule that you can say, oh, I'm gonna shoot slow because the target is far.
Right.
If you are confident in your grip, if you're confident on your trigger press, just send it.
As soon as you see that A zone.
Right. Yep. And so this type of drills, what I think is important is they give you, it's an eye opening. Right. Because you can tell, well, I did good on my first 2 targets, but my fourth one was completely off.
Yeah, and then you overthink because you're in your mind, you're like, oh, that's too far away.
And then you can say, you know what? That means that I need to practice a little bit more on the far target. Yeah. Acquire my sight a little bit better.
Yeah,
I had 1 point down on that one. Well, depends on what you're shooting, and USPSA it will be more like 2 points. But at the end of the day, is that confidence.
Yes.
When we're practicing these drills, I wouldn't worry too much about the points. That's not the purpose of the practice. Right. The purpose of the practice is getting comfortable shooting at targets at different distances. Right. Shooting as accurate and fast as you can. Right. And going, adjusting that. Right. You see? Oh, I can speed it up a little bit more. Right. I need to step back a little bit. And once you find that sweet spot, then you can say, okay, now let's definitely work on making sure my shot is very, very accurate. Right. But until that point, I think it's important that we work on the transitions, the movement, in that confidence that I see my targets are far different, my targets at different distances, and I'm good to go. Yeah.